Hello, folks. Welcome. There's been a lot of talk online about the whole thing with the motor trend developments.
For years, fans of full custom garage admired Ian Roussel as the master builder who could turn metal into rolling art. But behind the sparks and the cameras was a story few ever knew. 13-hour filming days under the brutal Mojave sun, scripts that forced fake drama, and dangerous conditions that pushed him to exhaustion. Ian wasn't just building cars, he was being consumed by the machine of reality TV. Born on November 19, 1970, in Sunland, California, Ian grew up in a garage where his father worked by day at Lockheed and by night alongside his young son. By the age of 10, Ian could gap spark plugs, read cam lift tables, and craft go-karts from leftover aircraft aluminum. His first major project, a $75 Chevy Nomad rebuilt with bomber sheet metal, still sits in his Mojave shop, a symbol of where it all began. Cars weren't just transportation to him. They were sculpture, pieces of art that could be shaped, reimagined, and given new life. In his 20s, Ian began making a name for himself in Southern California's custom car scene. While most builders stuck to tradition, Ian broke the rules, cutting, welding, and reshaping cars into strange, punk rock hot rods that shocked some and thrilled others. By the late 1990s, his work was being shipped overseas to collectors in Europe and Japan. A turning point came when a radical build at a Las Vegas show caught the attention of documentary crews. Soon after, Ian was ranked among the top custom car builders in the country. Television came knocking in 2014 with Full Custom Garage. Unlike other car shows filled with gimmicks, Ian's work stood out, raw, authentic, and daring. Fans watched as he built everything from rat rods to chopper trikes, even experimenting with electric dune buggies before anyone else dared to. Over 9 seasons, Ian created more than 80 custom builds, and his desert workshop became legendary. But the longer the cameras rolled, the more the fun faded. Behind the scenes, Ian was forced into scripted drama, rushed deadlines, and unsafe conditions. The breaking point came when he collapsed from heat exhaustion on set. By late 2023, Ian had had enough. He stunned fans with a simple message: "I quit." There was no network drama, no cancellation, just a builder walking away on his own terms. Season 9 aired in January 2024 as a proper send-off, ending the show exactly how Ian wanted. But this wasn't the end of his story. In fact, it was a new beginning. Ian and his wife Jamie launched their own YouTube channel, Full Custom Ian, where creativity had no limits. With Jamie running production and editing, the channel exploded, racking up millions of views and building a global fan base. They closed their old desert shop in 2024 and moved into a state-of-the-art workshop at the Mojave Air and Spaceport, nearly doubling their space and pushing their builds to new heights. From rare international trucks to historic Mercury restorations, Ian now shows every step of the process, real, unfiltered, and free from TV producers. Meanwhile, as Motor Trend and other studios shut down, Ian's decision to walk away looks less like a gamble and more like genius. At its core, Ian's journey is about one thing: protecting creativity at all costs. He walked away from the spotlight to keep his work real, and in doing so, built something even bigger. This is StarLoop News. If you loved Ian's story and want more behind-the-scenes journeys of Hollywood and beyond, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a story. Because the drama never stops, and neither do we.